We're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC and 93.3 FM. The show is brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. 33 Productions, proudly supporting OFRA, the Boys and Girls Club, You Can, and also the Bread Shed. And Poplar Bluff Drywall, interior and exterior finishing. They have references available as needed, and give them a call at 714-3127. Poplar Bluff Drywall, we rock. Our next film is the Adam Sandler film, The Wedding Singer. This movie was released back in 1998. It stars Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. And what is Adam Sandler? He is the wedding singer.
The wedding singer.
He is definitely the wedding singer. Stacey, we'll start with you. Your thoughts on The Wedding Singer?
Well, I like this movie. However, it's not going to be one I'm going to put in like 3 times a week, or I might watch it every 5 or 6 years, you know. But it's got all the 80s stuff. Who doesn't love the 80s stuff, you know?
What? That was like back when you were like
5, 4? Yeah, exactly. Keep on talking.
Well, I wasn't that old. I wasn't that old during the 80s, but I mean, hey, I can appreciate it now.
Right.
You know, where else could you get by with bad makeup and horrible hair?
Right.
The 80s. But I thought it was a great movie as far as the story goes. And, I mean, it had Billy Idol in it.
It did have Billy Idol.
did.
Yeah.
Doing his Billy Idol thing.
With the lip and the curl and all that.
Yeah.
Basically, I guess the plot of the story is Adam Sandler. He's the wedding singer, and he's kind of he's good at what he does. Mm-hmm. He likes what he does. He likes seeing people fall in love and all that kind of good stuff. And he's getting married himself, and he kind of finds out that he gets stood up at his own wedding. At his own wedding, and after that, love kind of stinks.
Yeah. So he said loudly at someone else's wedding. Yeah.
But he then finds Drew Barrymore, and who knows, maybe Drew Barrymore can change his mind, and that's kind of the whole kind of synopsis of the movie. Chelsea, your thoughts? Did you like The Wedding Singer?
I love The Wedding Singer. It's one of my favorites. So
why is it one of your favorite movies?
I'm a closet romantic.
Okay.
And so, you know, of course, my favorite scene's the end scene whenever he chases her down. But, you know.
It's got Billy Idol in it.
You sound like Sabrina, man. Sabrina's in love with Billy Idol, too. I don't get it.
Oh, it's that bad boy. You know, it's the voice and the, it's Billy Idol. I mean, 2 words, Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. All right. Well, I guess, so basically Billy Idol should be in everything.
Yes.
Hey. He could come on TV and say, I use this kind of toilet paper. It'd be the roughest toilet paper in the world. Probably going to try it at least once because Billy Idol said so.
Also in this movie, you've got a lot of Adam Sandler supporting cast staples like Kevin Nealon. Steve Buscemi was in there. He did a funny bit as, I guess, the best man doing a toast. And
that would be me in the future.
Yeah. Really? I was agreeing with you at first, and I was like, wait, what?
Who wouldn't picture me as the drunken best friend that just, like, ruins everything with my speech?
I love you! Also in the film, making a cameo was John Lovitz, who's his own kind of wedding singer. I don't like this movie, guys.
Why?
I thought it was boring. I didn't find it very funny, other than I liked a lot of the singing parts in it. I thought that was probably the funniest part of the film, but I thought the rest of it, it didn't move me.
Well, when it started to get a little low, at least it was that Alexis Arquette or whatever.
Oh yeah, doing
the Boy George thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you heard, do you really want to hurt me one more time? Yeah, we really want to hurt you.
Awesome.
I will say one thing. I think with all 3 of these movies, that Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore just have an awesome connection on screen.
Sure,
I think their chemistry is unbelievably good, and I think that's why they keep making movies with them. So that's probably the best thing about these movies is their connection. So I definitely dig it.
Her hair was really bad in this movie, though.
Well, it's 80s hair, man. I mean,
no,
who had good 80s hair?
That was it wasn't symmetrical. It stuck out to one side, and that kind of bugged me throughout the whole. Like, either make both sides stick out, or
I think they did that though because her personality in the movie was a quirky, off balance
Well, maybe.
girl.
But that bugged
Clumsy.
me.
Clumsy was the word I was looking for there.
That kind of bugged me. I wish she'd have fixed that one thing. But I don't think that's the only movie around that time where she had hair kind of like that. When she went back to high school or whatever, wasn't her hair kind of crazy like that?
Not Been Kissed?
Yeah, Never Been Kissed.
Never Been Kissed, yeah.
Yeah, I think she had kind of weird hair then, too. I think maybe
I've
it was
never
just
seen
her.
that movie either.
That movie's awesome, man. Seriously, you've never seen that?
No, I've never seen
That's
it.
one of my,
That's a good one.
It's one of my
Yeah.
guilty pleasures, man. I love that film.
Oh,
Yeah.
right on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I think she did go through that phase where she kind of had just... But somebody should fix that.
Let me ask, have you ever seen a Drew Barrymore film where you're like, man, I really like her hair?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah, Blended. She had good
Okay.
hair in Blended.
I was just thinking that. But I was
It
like,
wasn't
well,
too bad. It wasn't. I mean, there's been some other times it wasn't too bad. E.T. She had great hair in E.T.
She was like
she's in
5.
E.T.
You didn't know she was in E.T.? Have you seen E.T.?
Back when I was like 5.
Oh, Chelsea.
She's in it. She's little. She's just a munchkin in that one. But
Oh, right on.
yeah.
Do you know who her godfather is? Want to take a guess?
Al Pacino.
I feel like I know this, but
It's E.T. related.
Steven Spielberg.
Pow. There you go, man. Yeah, Steven Spielberg is
Wow.
her godfather, and Drew Barrymore comes from an acting family. Are you guys? I'm not going to
Yes.
ask you because you won't know. But are you guys?
What do you think?
Have you seen It's a Wonderful Life?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, have you seen Star Wars? Have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen? No. All right.
She's gonna have to be on the show more often.
Yes.
He
yes.
kicks me off all the time, and then he's all like, "Pick movies," and then when I pick them, he's like, "Those are terrible. Why don't you have good movies?" And I'm like,
Well, don't feel bad. He's really shot down some of mine in the past too, but
Man, this is get back at Chris Day.
Chris has picked a few that I thought were terrible too. So I guess we're
Terribly awesome. But back to my point on It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Potter, that's like her great grandfather or great uncle or something. He's a Barrymore.
John Barrymore.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got some roots.
She does have some roots, man. It's called The Wedding Singer. You can find it on DVD or in the $5 section where Chelsea bought it as well.
Yard sale.
"Hey,
Coming up after the break, we're going to review a new Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore film. It's called Blended. We'll do that next on Today's Talk, 930 KWOC.